Hello, welcome to Faith Reality TV, my people. The small table that we are managing, now so Blessing CEO come from nowhere. Now she break the leg of the table. As she break the leg of the table, now so the whole social media can catch fire. My correct people, sometimes I do love what this Blessing CEO does, but sometimes some kind of things she says, it really pisses me off. On this video I'm about to show you, this is a video whereby Blessing CEO, our social media relationship expert, is advising people to go into polygamy. My people. You guys also know that Blessing CEO, she has been backing EDOCHIA on what he is doing. Anyway, on what happened to this video, a man that has been married for good 7 years, she called Blessing CEO on the live stream she was having, and the man told Blessing CEO that he has been married for 7 years, he loved his wife and his children, but now he had a side chick outside with a child, and he does not want his home to be broken, that he wants all his family members to stay with two under one roof, that he loves both of them. Let me drop that first. Let me give you what Blessing CEO now told the man. Blessing CEO told the man that he should break the news to the first wife that if the first wife does not want to stay, let her pack her things and go. The same thing Blessing CEO said to May EDOCHIA, that is May EDOCHIA that just left the house because she does not want another woman. On that video, Blessing CEO also said that polygamy is part of Africa culture. Yes, that people have been dragging EDOCHIA. I want to remind you this, dear Blessing CEO. Nobody is engaged EDOCHIA having 2 wives. And secondly, EDOCHIA is not the first person in Africa who has married 2 or 3 wives. But the way EDOCHIA decided to handle this matter, that was how people began to drag EDOCHIA. In another hand, when Yul and Judy Austin begin all this their drama, if they were to be reasonable people, they would just silence the issue. Everybody stay on your day. But this EDOCHIA came on social media and began to drag his first wife, despite the first wife was not saying anything. Nobody knows what transpired between EDOCHIA and May EDOCHIA for him to marry a second wife. That is their own business. But why people keep on dragging EDOCHIA till tomorrow is because of the way he handled this issue of polygamy. Blessing CEO, I want to put this thing to you because I have experienced it, and I'm telling you, when you invite polygamy, when you welcome polygamy, remember you are welcoming jealousy, hatred, strife, competition, witchcraft spirit, and so on and so forth. The reason why I'm saying this, because none of those wives will want the other children will do better than their own children. And this is when some of them will begin to put their hands in a diabolic means. Competition will now come on. Different things, if they are not careful, it will begin to happen in this home. So when you are talking about polygamy, not just even marrying alone, this man in question said he lost the 2 wives. And I want to also put this to you as a mother. You can't tell me that the children you have, that you must love them equally. That is not correct. I never said that you don't love your children, but there must be a particular child of this your children you had that you will love what he or she is doing, and it will make that your child to be your favorite, despite you don't show it to other children to avoid enmity, right? And now you are talking about polygamy. This man is saying that he loves the 2 wives. That That is not possible. And you also talk something about the Christians and the Muslim, that you love the Muslim because they are entitled to marry as many wives they can. But the Christian, they like doing side chick. Of a true blessing CEO, no woman on earth will want their husband to have 2 wives. That is just it. That jealousy spirit, when you don't have, you will see it begin to surface in your life. So when you are telling people that polygamy is our culture, kiniko, men, excuse me, men, you can marry as you can. Yes, you can marry as you can. If you know you can take care of them, do it. But as you are going into polygamous marriage, know the things that will show face. Just know that the peace you are looking for, you might not get it. Okay? So let's drop this word polygamy, this and that. And I know you have dragged May EDOCHIA over this polygamy issue. Blessing CEO, there are some things we need to talk, like what you do tell Very Dark Man. I know you are a relation therapist, but there are things, there should be a culture of what you say to the public. That is my own opinion. Anyway, I still love you, but let's just be fair over this polygamist issue. Because if any man does that to you, the man that you have followed to build for several years, and the man that decided to bring a side chick to your home, and you say you will welcome that woman, that is a typical lie. So guys, let's stay tuned and listen to what our therapy expert said.
Happening behind closed doors. So let's really go with the story that we have today, and it's about polygamy. You know, there's this trending thing that I've been on the internet with one actor and one actress. But don't worry, let's get into the story so that we can get to drop our opinion. So let me read the story out to you guys so that we could actually start the show. So the person said, "Blessing CEO, I greet you, one of your biggest fans on Facebook. So let me get some advice from you. I also watch your program Moments with Blessing CEO on DSTV. Thank you, sir. I've been married for 7 years now, and I am in love with another woman. I still love my wife, but I don't know how to tell her that I got a side chick pregnant and I want to marry her. Is there any implication to polygamy? I want my children and my family under one roof. But how do I tell my wife I have a child? How do I tell my wife that I have a child with another woman and want to bring her home? Blessing CEO, please suggest the best opinion to polygamy. How do I break the news to my wife? I see how they drag this famous actor EDOCHIA and his wife, and I am so scared my wife will pull down the building. What if my wife decides to leave the marriage with our 3 kids? How do I begin? Advise me on polygamy. I love my wife and I love my side chick. Is it possible to love both of them equally?" This man wants to put me on a hot seat. I'm only going to round up the story for those of you who are just coming in. It's about polygamy. He said he got another woman pregnant, like a side chick, and he doesn't want his family to be scattered. He wants to bring the woman in, more like his second wife, but he doesn't know how his wife. First of all, polygamy is something that is part of Africa. Yes, it's part of our culture. It's part of our life. And like I used to say, is there any woman that is actually good to be unmarried, whose daughter is actually good to have a fatherless child? So if a man decides to want to take in a woman that he impregnated, I think it's an honorable thing. And if the first wife feels that she's not comfortable with it, she should take a walk. That's my suggestion about polygamy. Polygamy is accepted in the world. Every child is a blessing. And a mistake has been made, a child has been brought, and if a man says he wants to bring up his children under one roof, I don't see anything wrong with that. It's only a selfish woman that might say no to that. And that's why I actually love the Muslims, because the Muslims are like, they bring everybody together in one roof and treat them equally. But the Christians, they want to impregnate this person, marry this person, and keep this person outside. So I'm going to say to the man, break the news to your wife. If she doesn't want to stay, she can move. Because as a man, I think it's an honorable thing for you to do impregnating a young girl and marrying her is dignifying. It shows that you're a man, you are no dogu. Because it takes guts to do that. To say you want to raise all your children in one room. So we're going to open up the phone lines right now to bring your opinion, because I know everywhere really hot. I know you have something to say. Yes, you do have something to say. Especially the women. Why are we so selfish? I used to tell a lot of women, what about your daughters? Let's assume somebody impregnated your child. What do you expect? Are there some women that are good to be baby mamas? And are there some women that are good to be wives? If a man chooses to be dignifying to bring that woman home, I think it's something honorable. I respect such man. So you can actually drop your opinion on polygamy. For me, I'm open to polygamy. Just like on the media when they're dragging this popular actor EDOCHIA just because he took another wife. I don't see anything wrong. Where are you calling from?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello?
Hello. I think we lost the caller. Please feel free to call back. The phone number to call is right on your screen. Hello. We're still talking about polygamy. I was talking about the popular actor EDOCHIA who got married to an actress, Judy. The internet has been on fire for over 2 years right now because people are saying he was supposed to take permission from the wife. But the question is, how many women is actually going to sit down and accept